I mean, I think it's almost impossible to reach that far. Could he actually reach over and interfere with it?
If you look at the video, it looks.
I mean, the replay I saw, I thought he reached over, but between the wall and the end of the basket. That's what I saw.
Okay.
I think it's like almost humanly impossible unless you get up on that thing and reach out to extend over it. I'm
But
pretty
you weren't
certain.
surprised they didn't challenge it.
Not at all. I
Okay.
mean, I when I saw the replay, I thought the fans here in the edge of the baskets here, I thought he reached over like somewhere in here. That's what I thought.
Joe, Montgomery, a 4-inning save today, real rarity in baseball. Can you just talk about the job economically that he did today?
Yeah, it was fabulous. I mean, he's been stretched out. We've had him out there at different times, and the lineup was really built for him. Their lineup was built really well for his abilities. And the big thing with Mike is if he's throwing strikes, he's going to pitch really well versus righties and lefties. So he did. He had, I think he walked one guy maybe. He walked one guy?
Yeah.
He did walk one guy, yeah. Otherwise, I thought he had really good command, and he's also, excuse me, he's a ground ball pitcher. Keeps the ball on the ground, which is also attractive here. So that was great. I thought Eddie was, obviously better than the last time here. Not as sharp as he can be, but effective and very functional. And to go 5 and 4 like that, we could not have asked for more because Wade was not available today.
Was the decision to pull Butler after 5 a lot of hard hit balls, and like you said, Montgomery was just perfect for this line?
Yeah, and the batting order was coming up. It was, excuse me, it was Belt, Posey, Crawford, I think, coming up, wasn't it? I'll tell you it was big, the pickoff. That was very large. I mean, that set that all up. That permitted Panic to make the last out. If Belt makes the last out, I may have gone right-hander, Posey, Crawford, Reggiano. I might have done something differently, may have. Although, like I said, I have a lot of confidence in Montgomery versus righties, too. Look at his numbers, they're outstanding. But I think possibly the tipping point for us in that game was the pickoff at first base.
Is Montgomery in position to maybe make a start somewhere in the not-distant future?
We talked about that, but we haven't nailed it down yet. That was part of the reason to keep him stretched out when we wanted to do that. So 4 innings. How many pitches do you have? About 40-some today? I have no idea. I was like in the low 40s. Anyway, he's in a pretty good stretched out mode, but that was not the reasoning behind it today. But if we chose to do that, obviously he's trending in that direction.
We've talked all week about Hayward and just the approach he's had at the plate. When he hits like this, and he just sort of reinforces what he's been doing.
Yeah, really good. Really, that ball came off hot again. He looks very confident. Excuse me. He's very confident, and it's nice to see that because he's close to having I know close is horseshoes, but these foul balls and top of the wall, he's really been swinging the bat well and confidently, and then you have that high level of defense. So he's playing at the top of his game, I think, right now.
Joe, amidst all the positives today, it was a tough day for Kyle. Do you see this as just a mental struggle for him to strike out 4 times today? Where's he at?
Yeah, it's he's not at where he'd like to be regarding just consistent contact, as an example. But it's not easy to do that. When you strike out 4 times, your confidence is going to take a hit. So we'll just continue to talk to him. From watching from the side, there's not a whole lot different than when he's been really good. We'll just continue to work with him. I have all the faith and confidence in the world in this young man. So if the worst thing that happened today is that Kyle struggled a little bit, I'll take that because I know he's going to work through it.
You got 2 lefties coming up in the next
Yep.
series.
Yeah, I haven't done the lineups yet.
I think it was Kyle said earlier today that
Kyle.
Forward,
Okay.
sorry, said it was offense is contagious. Is that
Yeah.
does that go along with home run hitting? And you guys are
Yeah, we're starting to hit him. I think it's yes, and I also believe the weather a little bit warmer. Somewhat more favorable wind conditions have helped a little bit too. Because we have that kind of power on our team. It's just we needed to get into our groove a little bit. It looks like it's starting to show up right now. You're starting to see it from a wider range of the players, and it's definitely a part of our game. But it is contagious. I agree with that.
is it a part of you that you embrace? I mean, a lot of managers we want to create runs, but
Well, I want it all,
reverse
man.
effect.
I want it all.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I want the power. I want the 2-strike approach. I want the runner at third with less than 2 outs scored by an out. I want the safety squeeze executed properly. I want bases. Like the base running today, Anthony scoring on the backside of that wild pitch. Pretty good stuff. So That's where I'm a perfectionist. It's those kind of things, and I think those are the kind of things that win championships, because you have to win 2-1, 3-2, 1-0 once in a while to really get to the promised land. Today, 5-1, but that was 3-1, right down to the wild pitch. So that was another close game.
I know in the past you've said that baseball's a warm weather game. You guys are going to push through anything, but how much of an advantage is it just to have the sun shining today?
Wonderful. It is. I mean, just from a mental perspective, just seeing the sun is always good. We have plowed through some difficult times, and I think playing here in the city with the unpredictable weather kind of makes you be that kind of a player. But then when it does get better and the summers here are wonderful, that's when we could really make some hay. So I'm really pleased with the way we've battled through some adverse weather conditions.
Joe, 7-2 homestand,
Nice.
Obviously good.
Yep.
How do you think this affects this group going forward?
Well, you're going to find out. That's the kind of homestand we look forward to having, of course, here at Wrigley, because that's what we did last year, and that's what got us there. But we've also been a good road team. We have been a good road team. We're going to get on the plane. We're going to have the Anchorman road trip, and there'll be a lot of laughing and giggling, which is always good. Going to playing a very, very good team in Los Angeles. You go night, middle of the day, followed by another day game in San Diego. So, again, it's always about routine, just trying to give guys rest. Zobrist has gotten his rest. Addy was off his feet today. We've been in and out with a lot of different guys, so I feel good about that part of it. Miggy 2 games. Wilson did not have to play a whole lot. So winning 7-2, playing well here, going on the road. We're a good road team. Guys kind of rested. I like what's going on.
What would Ron Burgundy say about the homestand?
Stay classy, Chicago.
You had to be enthused about the defense.
I'm sorry?
You had to be enthused about the defense as well.
Yeah, we've been getting better there. We've been getting better there the whole time. That's the one thing that I freak on all the time. If we're playing good defense, I'm happy. When we lose and we play good defense, I'm okay, because I know that brand of baseball holds up.